Hello again, and welcome to our next video of our weekly photo critique. What was our Tuesday photo critique is very rapidly becoming our Wednesday photo critique. We'll just call it our weekly photo critique. Anyway, I am going to comment on two pictures, this one and this one, both taken by the same student, Stacy Orton, a private lesson student, just this last week. And I am commenting on this photo for one huge reason. And for those of you who know me, you know exactly why. It's me. This is me. I'm Dustin Fife. Hello. Welcome. I actually don't have much to say about this particular photo. I just wanted to introduce myself, and I think I look good. So, good job, Stacy. It's very hard to make me look good. So, good job. But we're going to talk mostly about this photo, and that is obviously not me. This is her son, who attends private lessons with us, so he's getting a free education. How about that? As he watches Star Wars and eats his chicken nuggets. It's pretty awesome having him there, so thanks for coming, buddy. Anyway, just wanted to take some time to talk about this photo. First of all, just a little background on this. I recommended Michelle, and I frequently recommend to my photo students to get a fast lens. And what I mean by a fast lens is a lens that has a wide open aperture. And this particular lens that she shot with has the ability to go down to 2.8. So the aperture is wide open. There's two reasons for this. Of course, the obvious reason is that it allows you to shoot in low lighting situations, which is a big help oftentimes, if you're shooting indoors or whatever. But I think the much better reason is because you can obtain a look like this, which is a very, very shallow depth of field, which I personally think is just an awesome look, especially for headshots like this. So if you will notice, if you look at his eyes, they are sharp as a tack, just very, very sharp. And what makes them look so sharp is that everything surrounding them is blurry. Now notice his hair right here. That's not far in the focal plane from his eyes. Neither is his mouth nor his nose. And yet they are very blurry. And that's exactly what happens with the 1.8 lens or a 1.4 lens or whatever, is that the depth of field narrows immensely, which draws even more attention to the focal point. And throughout these video critiques, and for those of you who've taken our classes, you've heard me say the word focal point many, many times. Because I personally think that the purpose of photography is to draw attention to a focal point. And so for this image, we have the focal point being this kid's eyes. So that's one thing that makes it work really, really well, is that the depth of field is so shallow that you have really no option of where to look except for the eyes, which really draws you in. A couple other things that make this work. Again, we have the rule of thirds going on, so his eyes are falling at the intersection of this third and this third, which is a very natural place for focal points to fall and really works well. The other thing that I'm just noticing now is his hat. It kind of frames his eyes and kind of follows the direction of his eyes, and I like that. I think that's cool. Another thing that makes this work is the catch lights in the eyes, or these little reflections here. Now this is kind of an unintended catch light going on, kind of intended but also not intended. One thing that we talk about in the lighting class is recognizing where the direction of the light is coming. So what I had Michelle do during this photo shoot is turn her son's attention towards the sunlight so that the sun is reflecting onto his face, which also created these catch lights in the eyes, which is really cool. Now you can make this happen, but in this situation it naturally happened. So because there's kind of an added element in the eyes, it also enhances the eyes and draws your attention even more to the eyes. What else was I going to say? Um, the other thing, when I shoot headshots, I really like to have the people sitting down and looking up at me. And the reason why is because, if you take a friend and you have them lift their chin up and then look down at you, it narrows their eyes. But when you have them pull their chin down and look up at you, it makes their eyes bigger. Likewise, when you're shooting above somebody and they have to look up at you, it makes their eyes bigger. So I want you to imagine if this kid had been looking down at the camera instead of looking up, his eyes would have been a lot smaller. So because again the focal point is the eyes, by shooting down on him, you made his eyes bigger. So good job, Stacy. Um, Other than that, I think this is an awesome photo. It made it to our student portfolio, so you can see this by checking out our website, lessons.fifephotography.com, and clicking on the student portfolio link. Well, if you guys have anything else to add to this, please let me know, and I will see you next week. Thank you.